Some wounds simply don't heal with time. We grow up hearing that time heals everything, but some pain isn't healed, it's just buried. And when you least expect it, it resurfaces. That quiet ache that squeezes your chest out of nowhere. That silent regret that steals your sleep. If this happens to you, it's not weakness. It's a sign that your soul is still waiting for the care it never received. In this video, we are going to explore how to tend to the parts of you that time alone couldn't touch. Regret is an invisible prison. You walk, you smile, you work, but inside, you're still stuck in that one mistake, that one word, that missed opportunity. Guilt replays in your mind like a movie you can't turn off. And the cruelest part, no one sees it, but you feel every second of it. But every prison has a key. And today, we're going to look for that key together. Have you forgiven who you once were? Have you ever looked at your past self and said, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time? The truth is, you're not that person anymore. Your awareness has evolved. Your heart has learned. But you keep judging yourself as if you're still that same version. Today, I invite you to release that weight to look back with compassion, because the you who's alive today is living proof that you've already transformed. Some memories hurt like they happened yesterday. You can still smell the room, hear the words, feel it all over again. And your body reacts as if it's happening right now. That's what emotional pain does when it's never truly healed. It becomes silent trauma. It hides, but it never disappears. Today, I want to show you that there is a gentler way to face those memories, without drowning in them and without running away either. Have you ever replayed a moment in your head 1,000 times, but never told anyone about it? Maybe it was something small, but it carries an unbearable weight of guilt. You relive it over and over as if you could rewrite the ending. This is the silent loop of self-punishment. But what if healing began the moment you stopped punishing yourself and started showing yourself kindness? Self-forgiveness isn't about forgetting what happened. It's about transforming what happened. It's not pretending it didn't hurt, or that you didn't hurt someone, or that it didn't leave marks. It's about acknowledging all of it and still choosing to move forward. Because when you forgive yourself, you're not erasing the past. You're giving it a new purpose, and that's how the pain stops ruling your life. Acknowledging the pain is the first step and sometimes the hardest, because it hurts to admit that it still hurts. It hurts to face a memory that still paralyzes you, but only when you name the pain does it begin to lose power. So stop saying, I'm fine, when you're not. Place your hand over your heart, take a breath, and say, yes, this still hurts. Healing begins with honesty. Every pain carries a message. Sometimes what you call weakness is actually your heart begging to be heard. The second step is asking, what is this pain trying to teach me? Maybe it's telling you that you need boundaries, or forgiveness, or simply rest. Instead of running from the pain, sit with it, listen, because what it reveals may be exactly what sets you free. The third step is choosing a new meaning for what happened. What broke you can also build you. Not because the pain was fair, but because you chose to rise anyway. You can look at that story and say, yes, it shattered me, but it also helped me see what I deserve. The past doesn't change, but what it means can. And that changes everything. How many times have you asked yourself, what if I had done things differently? The what if is a trap. It forces you to live in a version of the past that never existed. It holds you hostage in alternate timelines. And the more you feed that thought, the further you drift from the present, the only place where healing is possible. It's time to release the what if and embrace the from now on. There is a kind of grief no one talks about, the grief for what could be been, the career you never pursued, the relationship that never bloomed, the dream that died before it had a chance to live. And the cruelest part, this grief has no funeral, no closure, just silence. But today, I want to remind you, it's not too late to rewrite your story. Whilst time won't come back, that the courage to move forward can begin now. Shame whispers cruel things in our minds. It tells you you're not worthy, that you should have done better, that you failed again, and often those voices aren't even yours. They're echoes from parents, teachers, or people who hurt you. But now you're an adult, and you get to choose which voices you listen to. Self-criticism doesn't have to be your only companion. Have you ever considered that you might be punishing yourself for something old without even realizing it? Little acts of self-sabotage, pushing away people who care, turning down chances that felt too good. Unhealed guilt disguises itself as behavior. Start paying attention. What have you been doing that, deep down, is just a quiet way to keep punishing yourself for something that's already over? Sometimes we hold on to the past because it became part of who we think we are. You say, I'm like this because of what I've been through, but be careful. What happened shaped you, but it doesn't have to define you. You are not the mistake you made. You are the one who decides what to do with it from now on. Every pain carries a message, and your body feels it first. The racing heart, the short breath, the tightness in your chest. It's not trying to punish you, it's trying to warn you. Pain is an alarm, not a sentence. And when you learn to listen to your body, it becomes an ally in your healing. Reframing isn't erasing the past, it's giving it new meaning. It's looking at that scar and saying, it taught me something even though it hurt. You don't have to carry pain as punishment anymore. You can turn it into purpose, wisdom, compassion, and that changes everything. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean pretending it was okay. It means accepting that punishing yourself won't fix what happened. It only keeps you from living fully today. Self-forgiveness is an act of bravery. It's looking at your pain and saying, I'm not perfect, but I still deserve peace. Every story of healing begins with a decision. People just like you, carrying deep trauma, have reframed their past and turned pain into strength. And it wasn't magic, it was a process, a choice. Maybe you're just at the beginning of that journey, and that in itself is already a victory. Waiting for time to heal everything is like waiting for rain to clean a locked room. Time only heals when you take action. When you speak, write, cry, understand, reframe. It's conscious action that turns time into healing, and that power is already in your hands. Even with scars, you still deserve peace. Yes, the pain changed you, but it doesn't have to define you. Today, you can begin letting go. Take a deep breath. Start again slowly. Because there is life after pain, and it begins when you choose to care for your mind with love and courage. Maybe this video touched some old wounds, and if it did, don't run from the pain. Use it as an invitation to take care of yourself. Now, I want to share 3 simple practices to help you start releasing the weight of the past. 1, write a letter to your past self. Say what you felt, what you would have done differently, and end the letter with compassion. You don't need to carry that guilt anymore. 2, choose one phrase of forgiveness and repeat it every day as a new mantra. I did the best I could with what I knew, and today I choose to move forward. 3, practice 5 minutes of mindful silence. Breathe slowly. Accept every thought that shows up. Don't fight it, just observe. Your mind begins to soften when it's treated with presence and respect. If this video touched you in any way, please subscribe to the Silent Wounds channel. We're building a safe space where no one has to fight alone. Share this video with that friend who's still carrying a heavy past, because maybe this message is exactly what their heart needs to hear today. Leave a comment below. What's the regret you're beginning to heal? Your story might be the silent relief someone else is looking for right now. And to continue this journey, I'll leave another video in the description and on the card. Why does your brain always expect the worst? The science behind negative thinking. It will show you how to transform pain into real strength. step by step. I'll see you there. With love, Elena Gray. See you tomorrow in the next video.